Hi guys, and welcome to ESL and Eyeshadow with me, Beth. Today we're going to be talking about ESL tips and tricks, and today we're going to be talking about listening skills. Now, one of the things my students ask me the most is, how can I improve my listening? So I'm here to give you an idea of how you can. Unfortunately, listening is a passive skill. We teachers cannot be inside your head, and we can't hear how you are hearing something yourself. So it's very difficult to teach listening skills. The best way to teach listening skills is to actually practice your grammar and vocabulary, because if you know the word, then you'll understand it. It doesn't matter how many times you listen to something, if you don't know the word purple, you're never going to understand it. You can listen to the same listening 500 or 600, 700 times, but if you don't know the vocabulary or the grammar, you may as well not bother listening at all. So how can you improve your listening skills? Well, first of all, well done, you're here. You're listening now in English. So do that more often. Find a TV series that maybe you've watched in your native language and see if you can find an English version. This will be familiar to you and you will probably understand the plot and what's happening and who the characters are. So it will be easier for you to follow the English. Next, see if you can get hold of a copy of the exam that you are planning to take and find a full listening, all the parts of the exam. Now, rather than just doing the test and then not thinking about it, put this listening on a pen drive or on your phone and listen to it while you're doing the cleaning, or when you're driving to work, or when you're on the bus with your AirPods in. This is because you have to train your ears, just like you would training your muscles at the gym. And you have to train your ears to listen to English at the speed your exam is in. For example, a B1 exam will be slower than a B2 or a C1 level listening. So if you're studying for a C1, there's no point in listening to something at a B1 level. It will be far too slow. So find something that matches the level that you're doing. Now, for those of you who are doing the IELTS, an IELTS is an increment test. So it doesn't matter what level you are going to be getting the same listening test, someone who needs a 4 or someone who wants a 9. So again, get an example exam, put it on when you're working around the house, when you're driving to work, when you're on the bus, any opportunity you have, and play it over and over again. Doing the activities isn't so important as training your ears to listen to the speed of the person speaking. One other thing to keep in mind is quite often your listening exams are going to have many different accents. So even if you're at an academy and you have a teacher, it's a really good idea to use platforms like YouTube or Netflix or Hulu or Amazon Prime, anything, to listen to programs which have actors from different nationalities. So for example, you'll be able to hear an Australian voice or an Indian speaker, as English is spoken in India. These accents are really important because although you may understand your personal tutor perfectly, if you don't expose yourself to other accents, when you come to do your test, it's going to be very difficult. So, to sum up, find an example of a speaking exam, put it on your phone, put it somewhere you can listen to it on repeat, just to train your ears to the speed of the speech. Watch different programs that showcase different accents. And finally, make sure you're practicing your vocabulary and your grammar. Because honestly, learning your vocabulary and your grammar is the best way to make sure you pass a listening exam. If you don't know the words, it doesn't matter how many times you've listened to something. So, I hope this has helped you today. If it has, please do like and subscribe and hit the notification button to be told of when the next ESL tips and tricks video will be out. Take care, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!